And they'll begin by running the option. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle.
Travis Kelsey.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. They're now running right through it. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback from San Jose State. This is Josh Love.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Love. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
22 yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Love, they go play action now. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run it here with Smith. They're only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason. But here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes caught. Kelsey left side.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Touchdown, Carolina. Seth Roberts, 64 yards. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points.
Joey Slide.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes.
We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. They begin with a run by Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
That incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Toss left. This is Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like with the runners.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chris Manhertz. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. A first down carry for Smith. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. On the carry, here's Smith. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
On 2nd down now. It's Smith, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Love. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Antonio Brown can wreak havoc in so many ways. Here he's able to cause a PI penalty.
He runs the defensive backs with such speed and power. I think it creates panic on their end.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Le'Veon Bell, 28 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a battle.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. It's Smith, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Let's go, let's go.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas, 31 yards. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and...
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Complete to number 84. Touchdown, Carolina.
And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Greer. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Greer. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And so back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
On the carry.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Greer. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Still fought. Touchdown, Carolina. Will Greer, 55 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down carry by Bell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. On 1st down, Bell dancing away at the 30. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st. On 2nd and 7, Greer. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And a Panther first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. It was Devontae Downs who made the tackle.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Greer. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A.J. Green, as the first half is winding down. And this offense is running away with this one.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Bell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try the air now with Greer. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still nice to know that he's still got it.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Greer looks to throw. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tackled at the 20 of 9.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Bell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
1st down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Greer, he's going to go up top for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 26 yards. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Bell. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Bell, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. At 6'4", Green can be so tough to cover.
Really can. When I watch him play, the word that comes to mind for me is willowy. And I mean that in the biggest compliment I can give. His ability to do what the receivers coach talked about always, uncover at the end of routes. Even if a guy's right there in his shirt, he finds a way to come up with the ball. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
First down, Greer. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. D'Anthony Thomas, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll run it with Bell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
The tackle made at the 12.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Rob Gronkowski ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game.
Third quarter action, this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. On first down, Bell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bell, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Still on his feet. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. Le'Veon Bell, 52 yards. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on.
I know I should keep the...
We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Bell. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think you can...
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. On first down, it's Bell. Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big run that time by Bell. 96 yards, everything but the end zone. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. 6-man.
Now Bell. Able to couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he works free. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
I can't help but laugh. And the only reason is anytime the backup breaks a big one like that, he's going to be hard to deal with in film, wanting to know why he's not getting started.
Where are my reps? That's what he's thinking. Great carry there. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Now a toss left side. It's Williams. Finding some room at midfield. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Damian Williams, 62 yards. And this offense can... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Oh, what a juke into space. A second fake. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
Taken down.
A big play there for the Panthers. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. A strong running. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Damian Williams ready for the ring. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
The tackle made.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Williams, the ball
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable smack dab on the 5-yard line here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's Bell, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.